welcome to week number 68 of Scott's Viewing Sports Today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back all by myself today. My dad will be back on Friday for our NFL and for our NFL predictions for the weekend. No college football this weekend. There actually is some college football, but we already made our picks for that last week on the show. But now we do our wrestling predictions for the weekend. Final Battle and TLC this weekend. So let's start with Friday night. Final Battle, Ring of Honor's final pay-per-view of the year. As we head into January, let's start off on the card between Christopher Daniels and Marty Scurll. And Christopher Daniels loses this match. He's gone from Ring of Honor. But I just can't see it without, I cannot see a Ring of Honor without Christopher Daniels. So I'm going to go with the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels to get another win here and defeat Marty Scurll in a very good match and keep his job in Ring of Honor alive. Next up, a battle of two submission specialists. JT dangerously said earlier in the week this match is going to be a banger, and I absolutely think it could be, as it will be the Octopus Jonathan Gresham going against the man who has a big match coming up on January 9th in Tokyo for the Wrestle Kingdom 14, Zack Sabre Jr. And I feel like ZSJ needs to get some momentum going before that match in Tokyo on the 9th. So I'm going to go with Zack Sabre Jr. to get a win over Jonathan Gresham in a very good submission style of a match. Next up, it will be Flip Gordon versus Bully Ray in an I Quit match. As much as I would love to see Flip Gordon win this match is basically like in Bully Ray's wheelhouse. So I'm going to take Bully Ray to get a win over Flip Gordon. And finally, in the rivalry that's been going on since probably April. So I'll take Bully Ray to get a win over Flip Gordon and end the rivalry finally. Next up, the uncrowned Ring of Honor World Champion Max Hayden goes against the returning former Ring of Honor World Champion Dalton Castle. I'm going to go with the leader of the Kingdom, Max Hayden, to get a win over Dalton Castle. They want to keep pushing Max Hayden as this uncrowned Ring of Honor World Champion. And I think he could be the uncrowned Ring of Honor World Champion. So I'm going to go with the leader of the Kingdom, Max Hayden, to get a win over Dalton Castle in a very high-profile match at Final Battle. Next up, in a four-corner survival match, it will be for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship first title match on the card for this show, as it will be Sumi Sakai, who just won the title back in April during Supercard of Honor, and she'll be going against Karen Q, the Gatekeeper Kelly Klein, and the Queen Bee of the Impact Wrestling Women's roster, Madison Rayne. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with the Gatekeeper Kelly Klein to walk out of here, your new Women of Honor World Champion. I just don't think that Sumi Sakai is going to retain, and I don't think they want to put it on Karen Q yet, and I don't think they want to put it on a part-timer like Madison Rayne. So that only leaves me with one choice. I'm going to go with the Gatekeeper Kelly Klein to win the Women of Honor Championship, a title that most people thought she should have won back in April. So I'll go with the Gatekeeper Kelly Klein to get a win and finally win the Women of Honor Championship away from Sumi Sakai. Next up, in a match for the Ring of Honor Television Championship, as the Big Hawaiian Jeff Cobb puts his title on the line against the Problem Solver of the Bullet Club, Hangman Adam Page. I'm going to go with Jeff Cobb to retain the television championship. He just won it about a month ago at All-Star Extravaganza, so I believe that's when he won it back in November. So I'm going to take Jeff Cobb to retain. He actually won it on Ring of Honor TV, so I'll take Jeff Cobb to retain the internet title over Adam Page, because he just won it about a month ago, and I don't think they want to take it off him yet. So I'm going to go with Jeff Cobb to retain the internet TV championship over Adam Page. Next up, this is Ladder War 7, probably the main event in my opinion, as SoCal Uncensored, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky put their Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships on the line against the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. And Mark and Jade the Briscoes should be another nice match here. I'm going to go with the Briscoes. I feel like the Briscoes are the safest pick here, and I feel like they will win their 10th Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships here. I don't trust the Young Bucks. I don't know what they're going to do come the next calendar year in January, and I don't know if SoCal Uncensored are going to retain, so I'll take the safe pick here and take the Briscoes to win their 10th Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships at Final Battle on Friday night. And now in the main event for the Ring of Honor World Championship, it will be Black Machismo Jay Lethal putting his Ring of Honor World Championship on the line against Cody Rhodes. Cody said he's going to win this title and take it into free agency next year. But I'm going to take the Black Machismo Jay Lethal to walk out of here still your Ring of Honor World Champion. I just don't think Ring of Honor wants to put their Ring of Honor World Championship on a free agent. So I'm going to go with Jay Lethal to walk out of Final Battle still your Ring of Honor World Champion. And now on to Sunday, TLC Sunday night. Should be an awesome show as we get going on the road to the Royal Rumble on Sunday. First match on the card will be, let's see here. Yep. For the Mixed Match Challenge, the winner of this match gets the two number 30 spots in the Royal Rumble, as it will be Carmella and R-Truth, the Fabulous Truth, going against Team Mahalisha, Jinder Mahal, and Alicia Fox. And I'm going to go with Carmella and R-Truth. They've been working together very well as a tag team the last couple of weeks on the Mixed Match Challenge, even though I haven't been watching it on Facebook the last couple of weeks. I'm going to go with Carmella and R-Truth to get the two number 30 spots in the Royal Rumble next month. So give me the Fabulous Truth to get a win over Mahalisha on Sunday on the kickoff show. Next up for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, it will be the current champion Buddy Murphy putting his title on the line against the former champion Cedric Alexander. I'm going to go with Buddy Murphy to walk out of here still your Cruiserweight Champion. I feel like he's been doing great all year, ever since winning that title back in his home country of Australia a few months ago. So I'm going to take Buddy Murphy to retain the WWE Cruiserweight Championship here and defeat Cedric Alexander in a great match. Next up, it'll be a tables match between Natalya and Ruby Riott. Revenge is a dish best served cold, and I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen here. Give me Natalya to win the match here in a tables match and get a win over Ruby Riott. And get a win for her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, who died a few months ago. So I'm going to take Natalya to get some momentum going into WrestleMania season and get a win over Ruby Riott on Sunday. Next up, for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, it will be the current champions, The Bar, putting their titles on the line against the Usos and the New Day. I just watched my friend Steven Battle's channel. I saw his predictions, so it's making me question my pick a little bit here. But I'm going to go with what I've been saying all week. The Bar is going to retain the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. They just won the titles about a month or two ago, and I don't think they're going to take them off them yet. They need some heel champions on SmackDown besides Daniel Bryan. Well, they do have a lot of heels on SmackDown. I'm going to go, I still think, but Raw's got a lot of faces over there. So I'm going to go with The Bar to win the Raw Tag, to retain their SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships here. I just don't think they want to take the titles off them yet. So I'm going to take The Bar to retain the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. Next up, in a ladder match, will be Lashley going against Elias. I'm going to go with, tough pick. I'm going to go with Elias. I feel like Elias just lost to Leo Rush on Monday night back on Monday Night Raw this past Monday. So I don't think that every time you see that happen, it usually means the person that gets pinned usually wins the match on Sunday. So I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to take Elias to win the ladder match against Bobby Lashley on Sunday at TLC. Next up in the chairs match will be the Viper, Randy Orton, going against the little engine that could, Rey Mysterio. And I'm going to go with the Viper, Randy Orton, to get a win here. Randy's been pushed right now as a destroyer on SmackDown Live. He already took Jeff Hardy's career, basically. I'm going to take Randy Orton to get a win here over Rey Mysterio in a very good match at TLC in a chairs match. Next up, it will be Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. As much as I would love to take my buddy Finn Balor, who I met in an Orlando City game about 2-3 months ago, I'm going to take Drew McIntyre to get a win. I feel like WWE wants to push Drew McIntyre a little bit. So I'm going to take the Irish psychopath Drew McIntyre to get a win over Finn Balor at TLC on Sunday. Next up, it will be the current Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey, putting her Raw Women's Championship on the line against Nia Jax. I'm going to go with Ronda Rousey to win and retain the Raw Women's Championship here. I just feel like Ronda has been dominating the Raw Women's division, and I think she continues to do that as Ronda Rousey beats Nia Jax on Sunday at TLC and retains the Raw Women's Championship on Sunday. 4 matches left on the card. It will next up for the Intercontinental Championship. It will be Seth Rollins putting his title on the line against the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose. I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose to walk out of here, your new IC champion. I feel like Dean has been doing great as a heel ever since he turned heel about a month ago on the night that Roman Reigns told us that he had leukemia. So I'm going to take Dean Ambrose to win his first singles title in about 2-3 years here. I'm going to take Dean Ambrose to win the Intercontinental Championship and get him one step closer to becoming a Grand Slam champion. Give me Dean Ambrose to win the Intercontinental Championship. Next up for the WWE Championship, as it will be the new Daniel Bryan putting his championship on the line against the former Ring of Honor, against the former WWE Champion AJ Styles. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan to win this match. I feel like Daniel has done very well as a heel. I saw his promo last night, did really well with it. I'm going to take Daniel Bryan to win and retain the WWE Championship on Sunday at TLC. So give me D. Bryan to retain over AJ Styles on Sunday night. 2 matches left on the card. This match is up in the air. We don't know if this match is going to go. If it does, it should be pretty quick, as it will be a TLC match between Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin. If Baron Corbin wins, he becomes the new general manager of Raw. He becomes the permanent GM of Monday Night Raw. And if Braun Strowman wins, he gets a shot at Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble on January. Can't even remember the date, but it's sometime late January. I'm going to take January 24th, my mom tells me. I'll go with that. I'm going to take Braun Strowman to win it and get his shot at Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble once again. I feel like Brock Lesnar is just fearing the opportunity to go against Braun Strowman. So I'll take the Monster Among Men to win a quick match against Baron Corbin and rest up before the Royal Rumble on the 24th and go and get a win over Baron Corbin. Next up, for the final match on the card, another match that is up in the air right now, as it will be the Irish Lass Kicker, Becky Lynch, putting her SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line against 2 very good challengers. On one side, you have the 6-time Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, and on the other side, you have the former undefeated Asuka. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch to retain. I feel like Becky is done very well as a heel champion as of right now. She's done very well. As much as Vince McMahon wants her to be a heel, the crowd is not going to take that. We love Becky Lynch as a heel. So I'm going to take Bex to retain and keep that Ronda Rousey-Becky Lynch match on track for WrestleMania. So give me Becky to retain the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on Sunday against Charlotte and Asuka. And that will do it for this episode of Scott's Weekly Sports today, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back on Friday with my dad for our NFL predictions for this Sunday's action. And I will see you guys right back here next week on Friday on Scott's Weekly Sports. Always like, subscribe, comment, share, and leave your predictions in the comment section down below for who you think will win the matches on Sunday. And I'll see you guys right back here on Friday on Scott's Weekly Sports right here on YouTube. See you later, guys.